everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Ray's Reviews. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why the Crypto.com debit card destroys all the top traditional credit cards in 2022. So stay tuned and let's go.
Let's go!
So I had an argument with my friend the other day, and he said, why would you pay money for a debit card like the Crypto.com debit card when you can get a credit card in the traditional fiat world for free, like the Chase Unlimited Freedom Card that has zero annual fee? Well, the first thing I want to share is that for all traditional credit cards, there is just no such thing as a free lunch. And that's because traditional credit cards, they make the bulk of their money from a couple of different things. So what are these couple of things? Well, the first thing is interest. So when you're late in making a payment or you carry beyond a statement balance every billing cycle, credit card companies charge you interest. And the average credit card APR is 16% or above. In fact, a report in 2020 that was done, it actually showed that interest fees accounted for almost $76 billion for credit card companies. And sometimes people cannot or just forget to pay off their credit card in time. I know it's happened to myself personally many times as well. Now, the second thing are fees charged to card holders. Now, this can be annual fees that are typical on cards with good reward rates. For example, one of the best travel reward cards out there, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, it has an insane $550 annual fee. Now, I know you can get travel credits and bonuses to kind of help offset some of this cost, but not everyone really utilizes the benefits to the max. And the other type of fee that can be charged to cardholders are foreign exchange fees. Like, for example, there's a 3% fee charged on foreign transactions on zero annual fee cards, like the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. And I myself, I got hit by that FX fee more times than I can remember, and it's just so annoying because we live in such a globalized world now that we're always making FX transactions. All right, the third thing on the list are transaction fees paid by businesses that accept credit cards. Now, this one is not really a cost to you as a consumer, so that's why you're able to collect points or cashback rebates, because part of the transaction fees that businesses pay to these credit card companies, you're getting a small kickback of that amount in the form of a travel reward point or cashback rebate. All right, so how does the Crypto.com debit card stack up against some of these top credit cards? Well, I want to talk about the top 4 credit cards that are often recommended by a lot of financial YouTubers, and I'll give you guys my quick analysis. All right, so number 1 on the list is the one that I also use, and that's the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card. So what are the pros of this card? Well, one pro is that there is no annual fee. It also has unlimited 1.5% cashback. You also get 3% cashback on restaurants, and sometimes you can get 5% rotating bonus categories. But what are the cons of this card? Well, there's a 2.99% foreign transaction fee. There is also a capped amount on rotating bonus categories. And of course, to get this card, you need good to excellent credit. All right, number 2 on the list is the American Express Gold Card. Now, the pro for this card is you get 4 times the rewards on restaurants and groceries. You're also going to get a $10 per month Uber credit, and you're also going to get a $10 per month dining credit. And of course, this card has no foreign transaction fees. But the cons for this card is that you're capped at $25,000 on groceries to get that 4 times points. And also the Uber and dining monthly credits, they don't carry over month to month. And you're also going to have to pay this $250 annual fee, and you will also need good to excellent credit. So a lot of people are excluded from this card. All right, number 3 on the list, I want to talk about the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa Signature Card. I know this is a card that a lot of people use because they shop at Amazon, and I also have this card as well. Well, what are some of the pros of this card? Well, the first and most apparent one is that you get an insane 5% cashback at Amazon and Whole Foods. And with that, there is no annual fee and there is no foreign transaction fee. So these are some of the pros that I really like as well. But what are some of the cons? Well, you're gonna have to be an Amazon Prime member, and that costs you $119 per year. And also, if you're not shopping at Amazon, the reward rate is only 1% on the everything else category, except gas and food, which is at 2%. Now these branded credit cards like the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa Signature card or like the Citi Costco card, they're really great if you shop at that particular vendor, but otherwise the benefits aren't really that great. Alright, the last card I want to talk about is the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, which is a 2% card. So the pro for this card is that you get 2% cash back, which is very high in the traditional fiat world, and it also has a 0 annual fee. But some of the cons are there's a 2.99% foreign transaction fee, and there's also no rotating bonus categories. Now, I'm also aware of all the other credit cards out there, like the Bank of America credit card, the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, the Capital One credit card, and all these other branded credit cards. But it usually comes down to one of three things. Either there is an annual fee and no foreign transaction fee, or there is no annual fee and there is a foreign transaction fee, or it's a branded credit card that is only beneficial if you shop at a particular vendor, otherwise it's a weak credit card. Now I know these traditional credit cards sometimes attract people with kind of these really cool sign-up bonuses, so I'll give them that. But even with all these sign-up bonuses, I still like crypto debit cards better. So now that we segmented the traditional credit cards, let me explain why I like these crypto cards better than traditional credit cards. I'll obviously be focusing on the Crypto.com debit card. Alright, reason number one, simple crypto cashback that can range from 1% with the free Midnight Blue card all the way to 8% with the Obsidian Black card. It's really simple crypto cashback. I don't need to think about rotating categories. Use my spending on food for one card. Use my spending for gas on another card. It's just really simple and easy to manage due to universal cashback on everything. And there's really no product in the traditional fiat world that seems to exceed 5% cashback, except for branded credit cards like Amazon or Walmart. But then that 5% is only good if you shop at that particular vendor. Otherwise, it's no good. But crypto cashback is universal at all shopping vendors. Like my Icy White crypto card, you get that 5% crypto cashback on all vendors. Doesn't matter if I shop at Best Buy, Walmart, or Costco. Alright, second reason, there are no foreign transaction fees, so I don't have to worry about this 2.99% fee that a lot of traditional credit cards kind of charge. And obviously, the reason number three is that there is no annual fee on this card. So after you acquire the card, there is no more annual fee. Whereas with some of the top credit cards out there, there's this consistent annual fee that you have to pay year over year, and that fee seems to always go up over time. Now, reason number four, I would say crypto, in my opinion, is an appreciating asset. So I personally want my cashback in the form of crypto as opposed to regular traditional cashback or points. And the last reason, I would say the card just has much cooler benefits, with certain tiers giving you like free Spotify, free Amazon, free Netflix, free airport lounge access. Like, name me a credit card in the traditional fiat world that gives you these benefits without costing an arm and a leg. But of course, before people start saying I'm highly biased, I do want to talk about the 2 or 3 potential weaknesses of crypto debit cards, in particular the Crypto.com debit card that may or may not impact your decision-making process. All right, so reason number one, it is a prepaid debit card and not a credit card. So you preload funds up on it and then you can use those funds. Whereas with credit cards, you swipe with money that is not yours, aka credit, and you gotta pay it off by a certain date to avoid interest and fees. Now, if you're like a small business and for cash flow management purposes, sometimes there can be a small time delay between invoicing your customers and collecting cash. So that extra 2-week period of credit could really help your business in terms of cash flow management. But I myself, I only ever use credit cards for cashback, rewards, and points. Otherwise, I would just use a debit card. So my decision was easy. But also with a credit card, some of you I know are looking to build up credit history, so in the future you can take out loans for auto and mortgage. So you may also want to continue using a traditional credit card to continue building up your credit. But of course, with the whole traditional finance world being disrupted with DeFi, even credit building may not 100% be necessary in the future. The speed this space is moving, I would not be surprised. Now, I personally don't like spending cash on things that I don't have, so I don't overextend myself. So debit cards don't bother me, but of course, each person is different. All right, number 2, there is a monthly limit of up to $25,000 on the Crypto.com debit cards. I'm not sure if this limit is imposed by Crypto.com or Visa, but that's something to keep in mind. Now, I myself, I don't come anywhere close to this amount, but if you're a big baller, let's say you're one of those people that you're hitting up the clubs in Las Vegas routinely, living out that bottles and models lifestyle, I just want to let you know one thing. Please invite me the next time you go. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Now, if you routinely spend over $25,000 on a monthly basis, then maybe a higher tier credit card might be a better option for you. Or you might also want to consider using your Crypto.com debit card in conjunction with a regular traditional fiat credit card to get the best of both worlds. Because I know for some of you ballers, some of you bottles and models, lifestyle people, I know this $25,000 limit is not a lot. I know with inflation, everything is going up in price. And the last time I went to Vegas to get a really good one, it cost between, I think, $350 to $750. Some of those bottles in Las Vegas in those nightclubs can be really expensive. Wait, I did say bottles, right? I keep forgetting my lines.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
For myself and the majority of the mainstream population, I would say most people don't spend anywhere close to $25,000 on average on a monthly basis. So again, this limit doesn't bother me. All right, number 3, in order to obtain a Crypto.com debit card, especially at the higher tiers, you do have to invest upfront and accumulate the equivalent fiat amount of CRO, which is locked up for 6 months. And in order to keep obtaining the maximum benefits of the card, you do have to keep your CRO staked. Now, if the value of CRO does increase, you can reduce the staked amount after the initial 6-month lockup period, but keep in mind that you do have to keep staking the exact fiat amount to keep unlocking the maximum benefits. But of course, if you do want to get started for free, the Midnight Blue card, it doesn't require you to spend anything on staking, and you can instantly get started with a 1% CRO cashback. And number 4, there are some restricted categories where you are not eligible for crypto cashback. So some of these things are like gambling or paying off your taxes. So again, please check out the website if you're interested in knowing about those restricted categories. But despite some of these disadvantages, I still really think the advantages are far superior with better reward rates, better benefits, no annual fees, no FX fees, and most importantly, I would say the main difference between a crypto debit card and a traditional credit card is you become sort of like a shareholder with a crypto product, whereas with a traditional fiat product, you're just a customer. Like if JP Morgan reported outstanding annual results, let's say they completely blew out their earnings, would that affect you at all as a credit card holder? Like if you held the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Chase Unlimited Freedom card, would that benefit you at all? No, it probably would not. You would actually have to own JP Morgan stock to really benefit from the company's blowout earnings. But on the other hand, if CRO, the native token of the Crypto.com ecosystem, did really well and onboarded tons and tons of customers and the price of CRO rose in value, then you as a debit card holder would benefit from the appreciating value of the CRO cryptocurrency. It's a really transformational difference that a lot of mainstream credit card holders don't understand yet. And actually the way the whole crypto world and Web3 in general is moving, I think it's really transformational because it shifts ownership back to the ultimate user. All right, to kind of summarize, I think 2022 is going to be the year of crypto debit card mass adoption. I have no doubt about it, and that's because crypto cards and their crypto cashback reward rates completely destroys everything the traditional fiat world has to offer. I think in 2022, crypto is only going to become more and more mainstream, and more people are going to want to enter crypto for the first time. But with the volatility of the crypto markets, people are really looking for that risk-free way to enter into cryptocurrency for the first time. And that is really where crypto debit cards and credit cards come in. You don't have to disrupt any of your regular spending behavior while you accumulate cryptocurrency. So it's the best of both worlds. Now, in the current landscape today, some of the debit card options available are like the Coinbase debit card, which is out already, the Voyager digital debit card, which is coming soon, and of course the Crypto.com debit card, which is the one that I use. Now, in full disclosure, I did focus my attention on the Crypto.com debit card in today's video because that's the one that I use, and it's also the one that's been out the longest. But I also do have a Coinbase debit card, and I am on the wait list for a Voyager digital debit card, just so that I can have a fair and honest opinion on all 3 products in the future. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the crypto debit card and credit cards are gonna go mainstream in 2022 because they're better than traditional credit cards? Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. And of course, with anything and everything, please do your own due diligence. Please do your own research. Don't trust anyone, including myself, unless you've done proper due diligence for yourself. And with that said, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I also have a referral link below to Crypto.com if you're brand new. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.